What is up? What is up, y'all? Hold on, trying to fix this lighting. I'm going through it. So we got this. Put this down. What is up? What is up? What is up? Y'all, isn't it insane? Hold on, because I need one of my phones to be on freaking... Where is my other phone? Because I need my charger, bruh. I'm not set up. I'm just not set up. I should have gave this a couple more minutes. Give me 1 minute. Because I have something I want to say, but I want to make sure people are typing. I can see the chat. Oops, damn. Hey, what's up, Gigi? What is up? And deuces. You know what's crazy? I was actually thinking about when I finally get into making merch, like when I get monetized at some point. Like, what the hell am I doing? But when I get monetized at some point, I was thinking about putting deuces as like one of the things that I end up saying. So that's so funny that you did that. But isn't it insane, y'all, that I now have 1,000 subscribers? I don't know what the hell happened because yesterday I got off a live. Hey, what's up, Jimmy? I got off a live and I think I was probably at like 980. So I didn't think that from that point forward to now, like going to sleep, waking up, that I was gonna be at 1,000 subs. I was like, damn. And it was because, one of my videos, hey, what's up? Sub code with me. But one of my videos, like, just I think I just posted it yesterday and it's at 400 views right now. I was like, I should have been made a video like that. But yeah, so now I'm at 1,000 subs. I'm excited. I think I just had a video like 3 days ago that hit 1,000 views, another one at 900. So I feel like I'm starting to finally get what people want to see. I think like it's more like story driven. They like to see the client episodes. But the only thing I feel like that's difficult is that it actually, you know what? It's not even difficult because I think it's actually the easiest form of content. I'm surprised that they like it. I'm like, I honestly don't think I put that much effort into it and people like it for some reason. But I need to fix my average view watch time. It says, how long did it take for you to learn HTML and CSS? Honestly, I documented the whole journey, so I could be wrong. I could be wrong because you could definitely go back and see otherwise. But I believe, I believe that maybe 2 months. It might have took 2 months, or it might have took like a month and a half. But I did end up getting my like HTML and CSS certification. I want to say last month, like July, basically. But I felt more confident at that time. So I'd probably say maybe like a month or two. But before I got my certification, it took dumb long. But it was because I was really busy. It says, indeed, well done, 1K subs. Hey, that's what's up, man. That's what I'm saying. That's what I am saying. And then your content encourages me. Hey, man, that's so great. I'm so happy that that is the case because that is really my goal. I always wish that the moment I started coding, I always wish that I could have found somebody. Like, if y'all looked at my search bar when I was learning how to code, I used to always be like, oh, like typing people learning how to code, people's journeys learning how to code. Like, I used to always want to see it because it gives you motivation, it gives you inspiration because you're watching somebody code with you. And there was like nobody did it. I'm like, you know how much people say to document your journey and not that much people document their journey? I'm like, damn, it's crazy. But right before we end up jumping into this, I'm going to disappear for 1 second because I did not notice, well, I do notice my phone was dying, but I did not grab my charger when I was out there. So now I gotta go and grab my charger. This is terrible. I hate when I have to do this in the middle of stream, but trust me, I'll be right back. It's gonna be rather quick. Rather quick. Oh shoot, I'm forgetting the sounds on. What is up, bro? What is up, y'all? My bad. I'm like sitting here like scooting my chair back. I kind of forgot that I even went live for a second. That's how bad my memory is. I literally just said I'm gonna be gone for like 2 seconds and instant memory defeat. Did not recall. So I found a YouTuber I've been looking for. Hey, that's what's up, man. That is what's up. I'm glad hopefully you would continue to enjoy this journey, because this journey is something else. But let's finally jump into what I was gonna jump into. This is probably the longest intro I've ever had on a stream. So let's go. As you see, I got my title from ChatGPT. Don't gotta talk about it. Let's solve a couple of steps in FreeCodeCamp, because the truth is, the more steps that I solve, the closer I could get to my JavaScript algorithms and data structure certification. And the reason why we're not going through the Odin project as of right now is because this is a bunch of note taking, and I kind of don't want to jump into this lesson yet until I've really broke down, if I can find it. Oh, you can't go back? Well, until I really break down the lesson before. I think if I click this, I should be there. Yes, this rock, paper, scissors game. Until I break down this project, I'm going to wait on JavaScript. We're going to come back over here, though, and let me finally do what they want me to do. Here, they want me to create an array, or an object, my bad. And they want me to my locations array. Wait, hold on. How do I target that? Is this just what this is? Oh, I didn't know we had a whole section for locations. Oh, wait, you know what? I'm capping because I think locations just means the buttons, basically. Super capped. Says, are you bald? No, I got hair. Actually, why does everyone keep saying that? That is actually something I don't know why people always say. I actually get that comment more often than not. But no, as you can see, I got a bun right here. Definitely not bald. That's so funny. So we got name, and then we gotta go Easter egg. And then what? Set name to Easter egg. Oh, I'm thinking of the wrong thing. I'm like, I thought you were supposed to put like 3 of these there. And then it's button text where you do that. So button text is literally what it stands for. I'm assuming this is the text for the button. And they want me to do 2, 8, and go to town. Wait, does that have to be an array? Oh, yes, it does. So 2, wait, hold on, what am I doing? It needs to be in a string. So we gotta go 2, string 8, string, I'm saying string every time I write comma. Alright, and then go to the question mark. Bam. Go to the town. Square. Okay, we got that. Someone says FreeCodeCamp. Yes, this is currently FreeCodeCamp. I honestly, when it comes to HTML and CSS, I recommend FreeCodeCamp wholeheartedly. But when it comes to JavaScript, I recommend, as of right now, the Odin project is doing its job for me. I would recommend the Odin project for JavaScript, and then probably come back to JavaScript's algorithms and data structures. I'm not that good with JavaScript though. Very, very bad, honestly. I honestly feel like a beginner, but I haven't been making progress. So even though I've been coding for like 3 months, the problem is that I barely have enough time to code. So I really code like an hour a day, and I'm noticing that. Granted, I'm not in a race, right? I'm in this, for myself, but I honestly don't think I'm where I wanted to be because of how long I only have an hour to figure stuff out. But it's also okay, because either way, as long as you're sliding forward, walking forward, jumping forward, inched forward, you're doing something right. So that's how I like to see it. Go town, and then text will have to be, so we put a comma here, and then we're going text. Text will have to be, you find a secret game, pick a number above 10 numbers will be randomly chosen between 0 and 10. If the number you choose one of the random numbers, you win. So if you choose, okay, but my thing is it 2 or 8 ends up winning? That's funny. How do I encounter that? I kind of want to see how that works. Oh my gosh, I have something in my eye. Someone says, means you have a big forehead. Oh, I see what people are saying now. Now I get it. It's so funny, bro. It says, did you go to university? No, I did not. I went for like a semester, but then I ended up dropping it out. So, yeah, no. It says, hello, ma'am. Hey, what's up? Hello. How are you? How are you guys? How are you doing? It says, inside pick, use the const. Okay, so we gotta do const. Damn, I have something in my eye, bro. I have the const numbers, name numbers, and set it to an empty array. Either they want me to do equals. Okay, they want me to do equals. Wait, that wasn't even an array. But okay, I put like, I think I set it as a function by accident. I have something in my eye. Oh my goodness, this is unheard of right now. Literally unheard of. So next we got, after your numbers array, create a while loop that runs as long as the numbers.length is less than 10. So I haven't really done a while loop, but I guess they showed me. But looking at it, a while loop is just a basic, what is it called? It's like a basic other loop, but different because it's a while loop. So after the numbers array, create a while loop that runs as long as number.length. So I'm guessing I'm writing in the condition. So numbers.length is less than 10. Okay, we ate that one. 94% complete. I'm building this damn role-playing games because I finally want to play it. Make sure you guys end up liking up this stream, hit that subscribe button. Actually, you know what? I'm realizing, let me fix my sub goal. Now that we've hit 1,000, I'm actually, like, I really wanted to put 1,000 on here, but we ended up hitting it, man, so. Oh my goodness, there's something right in my eye. So we're gonna do 1,000 and let's make our sub goal. This is the goal amount. We're gonna do 1,020. My goal is to get like 20 subs, and I think we're at 1,002, something like that. I don't know if I got more subs or not, but I'm pretty sure I'm only at 1,002. I don't think more people subbed, so that's gonna be super dope. Let's continue pushing forward. Let me keep this open over here. Oh, we actually did get more subs. We got 2 new subscribers. Hey, what's up, man? Thank y'all for the new subs. It says, inside your while loop, push a random number between 0 and 10 to the end of the numbers array, and you create this random number with this. Why would they do this for me? They should have let me figure it out myself. That's something that FreeCodeCamp does. That could get a little bit annoying. Oh, wait, so is this wrong? You should use the push method to the end of the numbers array. Oh, probably just means to, oops. Damn, what did I even do? Oh, I think I deleted it. Wait, what the hell? What the hell is happening? I think it means to do this. Oh, no. Oh, to the end of the numbers array. I'm glad I've reread that again. Add a random number to the end. So it's either this or it's inside of the array. Okay, yeah, maybe it's inside of the array. Just gotta trial and error. Trial and error. We'll figure this out piece by piece. What the hell? Hold on, I think it's the way, I probably erased something. Okay. We're gonna try the end of the array. Doesn't work. Now try again. Maybe I'm tripping. Or it could be, well, it's saying at the end of the array though. But what it could be is probably in here. Yeah, no. So either I'm doing it right or it says to the end of the numbers array. So I'm assuming it would have to be here if you're putting it at the end, but then now what? Push a random number between 0 and 10 to the end of the numbers array. You could create this random number with. Oh, I think I'm getting it. So they probably want me to do a dot push. So not literally put it here, but do I just put it in here then? And then do what? I'm thinking, because there's no way they want me to do dot push here. That wouldn't even make sense. And then I wouldn't even know what to write in there, actually. Because I know you're not supposed to be like this. This damn sure ain't what you're supposed to write. So it's like, I'm actually confused. So you use the dot push method to add a random number to the end of the numbers array. Oh, so maybe I do that. So maybe I do dot push, do this. But then I'm not sure. The hell? Oh, then inside of it put this? You know what? That makes sense. I think inside of it put this. Okay, we're doing something. Dot push. Random number. Doing something. Hey, thank you, Hamza. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It says push to the array. Inside of the array, numbers dot push. Oh, so that's where I'm pushing it. I'm pushing it in the wrong spot. Okay, I got this. I got this. But also too, if I'm sitting here and I'm struggling, I would say give me the answer if I ask for the answer, because sometimes I'm looking at the chat to like read chat. So if you give me the answer, then it's kind of like I'm not really solving it. I guess that still didn't end up working though. So then, so then that's good. So I kind of don't want the answer. I kind of want to try. Unless I'm supposed to be moving. Because they want me to do math floor. So it's like, I feel like if I were to erase this, I mean, I could probably try it. But I feel like if I were to erase that, yeah, it's not going to work. That's still, oh wait, you know what? I think I'm missing, oh no, never mind. So then we got a dot here. Yeah, no, that's not really working. You should use the push method to add a random number to the end of the numbers array. Oof. Yeah, because I'm trying to think, I'm like, if you put a dot push here, that wouldn't make sense because there's nothing written in here. Same thing here. So I'm wondering, is it my syntax that's giving this off? You said not that position? Oh, so you probably mean the other one. So you probably mean this one then? Wait, hold on. Alright, now I'm lost. Well, now that I feel like you helped, now I want the help. Now I kind of want the help because now I'm not gonna be able to think clearly. So you're saying inside the while loop. So it's while constant number math inside the while loop. Do numbers dot push. Oh, I'm supposed to rewrite it. So you're doing numbers dot push. Okay. Oops. There we go. All right, that's goated. That is goated. I honestly think I probably would have gotten this, but it definitely would have took like 10 more minutes. Because the way that they wrote this, they definitely made it seem like you weren't rewriting numbers. They definitely, like, because them write this between 0 and 10 to the end of the numbers array. Do you see how easily mistaken you would think it goes right here? Like, I'm just trying to do what they say. Because sometimes with FreeCodeCamp, they'll end up saying something so random and you overthink it. So I feel like I thought of this, but I thought maybe I was overthinking. So I was just like, F it. I'm going to just go put it here because it's saying the end of the numbers array. But okay. I don't like the way they wrote that one. That was not my fault. But don't help me unless I ask for help because I'm trying to do this on my own and like understand it. I probably was going to end up asking for help during that because I feel like at some point I just would have. But unless I ask for help, don't help me. So after the while loop, set text inner text to equal. So then we're going here. Oh wait, oops, I uppercase the wrong thing. Dot inner text. And then we're going to do set it equal to this. We're just going to copy and paste. Something we guessed. Okay, copy and paste. Then they're going to want me to change this up. But do I leave the period there? I think I do. So then I leave the space there. And then I think I would leave that there. So then you're doing a plus basically. Here are your random numbers you picked. Replace some guess with the guess function perimeter. Oh, okay. Then they want me to just do guess. Okay, so we got that down pat. But definitely though, thank you for the help, because I think it definitely would have took some time. I'm 100% grateful for the help though. So at the end of the string, before the final quote, insert the new line escape/n. This will cause the next part you add to text inner text to appear in the new line. At the end of the string, okay, this is, I'm gonna try to do it the way they're saying. You should add a new line to your dot here. Yeah, this isn't gonna come out the way I want. Because why are they like this? You should add a new line escape character to your insert the new line escape. Is it a plus? No, they don't even like my slash. Insert the new line escape character. This will cause the next part you add to appear on a new line. Is this not the right slash? No, yes, that is. Okay, hold on. Before the final quote, insert this. Unless I'm supposed to put this in a quote. Well, I guess we're gonna trial and error. Okay. The only other thing, like I did real quick, let's test it out. Okay. Let's try and do quotation marks. That don't work. Okay, let's get rid of the plus sign. Okay, let's, we're gonna add it here. Okay. Okay, that's not the case. Keep it pushing. You should add the line. You should add the new line /n to your dot blah 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 string. Okay, you know what? I'm not gonna get it. At this point, I did everything my brain could think of. This will cause the next part you add in text inner text to appear on a new line. Okay, context clues. Before the final quote has to be here. Insert the new line escape character /n. It seems so simple, yet it's not. /n. Why is it like immediately underlined though? They're like, hell no. Is that not my slash? Hey, that's what's up. That is what's up. Let me see. /n. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm lost on this one. I don't know. This is the first time they're showing me this. I'm actually lost on this one. I don't get how this is possibly not going through. So here's when I asked for help. A character, so it should be between quotes. That's what I was thinking. But then it's like, what? So I'm supposed to basically do something like this? Maybe it's a space? No. Maybe it's one space? No. Maybe this way? Yeah, no, that's not working. The only thing I could think of is maybe it's supposed to be like in here completely /n. Oh, I'm doing the wrong slash, damn it. Hold on, because then that was probably right, but I think I did the wrong slash. Give me a second. Trial and error. /n. Doesn't work. Space. Doesn't work. Now space. Okay. Now we did that. It didn't work. So the only other thing I can think of is if it's supposed to be in quotes, then now do I do it here? I'm lost. Oh, plus comma n? Are you kidding me? If that goes through, y'all have no idea how mad I'm about to be. Okay, that's not going through. That's not going. Oh wait, I think I'm doing the wrong slash. Oh wait, no, that is the right slash. Then add a plus sign. It's at the end of the last sentence. Right inside double quotes, maybe inside you picked. Try number string plus guess plus comma slash n. Am I supposed to switch my slash? Because you did the other slash. Okay, yeah, no, that's not the case. Yeah, so that's not working. Unless this is still supposed to be in a string. Because that's what someone said earlier. Unless this is still supposed to be in a string. Which I doubt. But let's just try it. Okay, yeah, that's not going as planned. So comma nothing. Numbers slash n. Well, the thing is that they're telling me I should add a new line of escape to here. But maybe you're right. Someone's saying do plus slash n, place inside every place one by one. Hold on. There's one more thing I want to try before I try somebody else's. I think I am going to do... Let me do the... Real quick. Just because my mental... I feel like this is the only thing I could think of. If it would be slash n here. Oops. Or something. Which I doubt. Yeah, that's not making sense. Slash n. Okay, so then let me finally try what this person is saying, because I actually don't know this one. I'm glad that we're all fumbling the bag here, because this is difficult. So you're saying it's at the end of the last sentence, do number slash n. So remove the comma. It says random number slash n. Maybe at the end do that. Why do they keep putting a comma in quotation marks? The goal here is to go to a new line after your text is displayed, so it should be at the end of your string. Okay, so then fine, at the end of my string. That makes sense. That makes sense. Oh, I get what you're saying, because it's saying you should add the new line to this string. Okay, so that's where, but you see the way that it's being written. This is just absurd. Wait, so then do I write it right here, or am I writing it on a complete separate line? Do I write it right here, or am I doing it on a complete separate line? I think I might need a plus. Let me see. I guess I'm gonna try it the way everyone else is trying to say it. Yeah, no, the comma doesn't make sense. Slash n. You're saying inside the quotes. Are you saying inside? Oh, inside of this quote? So n slash n. Close it, basically. Try the comma. Comma thing's not working. Slash n is not working. So you're saying random numbers slash n. So random numbers slash n. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I think that's what I'm doing, Nicholas. I just don't think it's working. Because right here, we got random number slash n. It's inside of the quote. No, we don't need commas. This is the question right here. I'm only putting a comma because everyone else keeps telling me to put a comma. They say don't add the space after that. Oh, okay. So maybe that's the case. Oh no. That isn't the case. It says nope, you have a space. Okay. But I erased it. It's not going through. At this point, I think FreeCodeCamp is cooked. No, honestly, I think it's us, man. But I honestly think it's the way they wrote it. Because it says, insert the new line escape /n. This would cause the next part you add text.inner text to appear on a new line. But then it's saying here you should add the new line /n to your dot string. So it's like, I think it's the way they're writing it, bro. They're writing it in such a foreign-ass way. I'm honestly stressing. It says, where am I from? I'm from the USA. I'm from the USA. Then also too, what's making this a little bit harder is like /n puts it on a new line. I feel like there's no way that could be in quotes. Right? Am I tripping? Because I'm like, there's just no way that could be in quotes. Because then how is it going to make a new line being in a quotation? But I guess it is. Y'all, I have no idea. I don't know. Should we end up checking here? Let me try one more. You're saying /n here, the random, I think. Oh wait, so, you want me to do, I think we already did that. Let me see. I think we already did this. I mean, if it goes through, great, because I'm over it. /n, maybe put this back. Yeah, no, that's not working. Let me try it here. Hold on, y'all. I'm getting a call. Hello? I'm screaming. Bye. Interrupting the stream. Crazy. If you're new here, man, hit that subscribe button. We're dying. It says, it is as to be in a quote. It's an, okay. So you have to put it in a quote, but just before the dot. It didn't work. Oh, so am I supposed to basically put it in a separate, oh, you know what? I feel like they did just teach me this. Or something like this. Is this supposed to be like a separate quote? Okay, never mind, I'm tripping. But this ain't working, y'all. This just ain't working. I don't know what to say. We all got this messed up a little. We all got this messed up. It says you picked plus. Oh, okay, so it's inside. This is crazy. I did this so many times. Alright, so you did it next to the here. That didn't work. So now we're doing a space. That didn't work. Now let's try space here. That's not working. Y'all, we don't got it right. We just don't got it right. It says before the final quote of your string. That's what I'm saying. That's literally what I'm saying. And it's not going through. Because we're doing it here. Trust me. We've wrote it everywhere. It's not working. Says you're sure the rest of the concat is okay. I mean, maybe the issue is not from the /n. No, yeah, definitely. Everything else is okay because we didn't change anything here. So, like, I can even reset it. Like, we didn't change anything. So, all we're doing is, like, you know, like, nothing got changed. All you need to do is add this. So, I'm not sure. Nope, I don't know. It says, what questions know on FreeCodeCamp in which section? What question is this on FreeCodeCamp? I think it's step 166. It's JavaScript algorithms and data structures. And it is the role-playing game. Hold on, you know what? F it. We're going to have to get some help. Because we don't got this. Try to think logically. The new line starts after full stop. We're definitely going to need some help. Because it seems like none of us can get this. Definitely seems like none of us can get this. But Nicholas has something. I think I'm going to wait on Nicholas before I do it. I think I'm going to wait on Nicholas. It says, oh wait, you can add plus numbers at the end? Plus numbers at the end? Oh, am I supposed to? I don't think so, because they didn't tell me to do that. It says you picked. Oh, you know what's so crazy? I was thinking that maybe I was supposed to write it here too. I was like, that'll be insane. If this goes through, that'll be insane. Cause I was thinking that. Okay, no. Whew. I was thinking that for a second. Yeah, that's not working. You picked. So we might have to get some help. I want to wait on Nicholas, but it's taking a minute. I might have to just go check myself. Let's go and try. Watch it be so easy. Someone did what we did. They put it at the end. Try removing the space after the colon. We did that. Is that really it? Didn't we do that, y'all? Or did I keep the space? On everything I love, we did that. On everything I love, we definitely did that. Unless maybe when I was messing around and I was putting it up here, I had like an unnecessary space when I did it down here. But we did that. That's insane. I mean, I know after a while I started spacing it around, but when I first put it in, I put it right next to it. So I'm assuming maybe I had this up here looking funky at first. Because there's no way. That's what I'm saying, y'all. We did that. This is just because it compares the string displayed and you kept the space. You did the front of me with the F. Excellent. That's what I'm saying, y'all. I'm not even happy about this. There's no way. There's no way. And I'm not even happy about this either. Because why the hell did they make it seem like you had to write it right here? I'm dead pressed. I hate this. I'm gonna watch back my stream. Where did I put that? Because there's no way. I think I had to have this. I had to have had a space at the top that wasn't necessary when I did that, because I definitely did that. I don't care. Make sure y'all end up hitting the sub button, man. We just struggled like hell for no reason. I'm trying to become a freelancer. But to become a freelancer, I need to learn how to code JavaScript. So I'm trying to learn a bit more of JavaScript. It says, do I have a GitHub? No, I do not. Definitely need to get into a GitHub. But I also don't have I have projects, but I don't have finished projects. I've only done things to see if I could do stuff. I probably have a Netflix login page that I like. I got an Apple MacBook Air replica launching page. I like to do replicas or things that are similar to something. But I don't really have finished products. I just do enough to be okay, I got it. But now I am doing a mock client series where I make barber websites, which are going to be finished product websites. Maybe not the first one, but the next couple of them as I continue. That's definitely where everything is going to be at. So you definitely could tune in there. But in the previous project, you learned how to work for loops. Wait, how long have I been on stream? Oh, only 39 minutes, damn. So for loops are declared with 3 expressions separated by semicolons. So so here we go. Create a for loop where I is initialized to 0. The loop runs, okay, we got this. Don't even gotta look at it. We've been doing for loops for too damn long to not understand what the hell they want. They want me to do I equals 0, I think. Then they want me to do I think, right? They want me to do I equals 0 is less than 10, semicolon. Then I plus. After each increment. Oh, wait. Oops. Jump forward. We've done this too damn much to not understand it. Damn, did I mess up? I initialize to 0. Okay, so initialize doesn't mean equal then. Thought it was equal. I don't know. So what the hell does initialize mean? Oh, wait, no, yeah. What? I cannot believe I'm miswriting this. I always thought when you're doing the initialization, you do what I equals. The loop runs as long as I is less than 10. Okay, we got that. And then I plus, we got that. What the frick are they talking about here? Oh, I forget. I got it. I got it without looking at the comments, because I guarantee you, I think somebody answered that. Yeah, I knew it. I thought I knew someone was going to answer it. Oh, I was like, I gotta get this done. I gotta not look down, bro. Someone's gonna answer what the hell I'm doing. It says you forgot. Wait, oh, where's it at? So that's great. Sometimes these code checkers are very specific and they are written in a very stupid and strict way, which makes no sense, and you need to have all the right spaces on the right places for text case pass. Oh no, big facts. It's crazy. It says, you forgot let. Just restart. It says you have to declare the variable. So I'm going to re-say this now that we got some new people in here. When I am learning, or I mean when I am doing this, don't give me the answer unless I ask for it. Just because I knew it was let. I did solve it before I looked at the text, but that's the reason why I don't look at comments when I'm solving, because I know that somebody's gonna end up solving it for me. So remember, like, even if it's like a little mistake, I'll probably figure it out myself, like I did. So unless I end up asking for help, do not help. But it says you have to declare the variable inside. Oh, I'm a beginner, but I want to become a full stack web developer. Any suggestions? I would say but I don't know what beginner necessarily means. Like, do you not know HTML and CSS? If that's the case, then learn HTML, CSS through FreeCodeCamp, also through making projects on your own. But I think either way, it works the same. I'll say follow a website that could teach it, either the Odin Project, FreeCodeCamp, Scriba, and then practice on your own by making your own projects, and probably work more on your own projects than you do learning. But depending on you got to move on yourself. I learned, for me, if I make a project and I'm not understanding what I'm doing, I'm not gonna understand anything. So I have to continue to teach myself. Like, I take more notes than building, but in the sense of, like, I'll build and then I need to break it down in notes. So something like that. It says so remember, okay, Python reflex. Okay, sorry, no, it's all good. It's all good. Because I didn't look at it. So I'm glad that I got it on my own. But just gotta say that just in case, so y'all, for some of the things, because I know I'm gonna not probably write it good the first time, like most of the time. So inside your for loop, use the plus operator to add to the text of text.innerText. So use to the end, or this is the wording, bro. Because I was gonna put it right here, and now they got me messed up. So add the indexed, hold on, real quick, inside your for loop. We're here. Oh wait, something stupid, we're here. Use the plus equal operator to the end of the text.innerText. So we're writing another text.innerText. Add the number at index I of the numbers array using numbers I. Then add a new line using the escape sequence. Y'all need to leave me alone. We're not doing this. We are not doing this. This is annoying. Okay, so I think we're doing this. Okay, I don't want to do this again with the /n, bro. This is hell. Okay, so we're doing text.innerText. I think. Then we're doing plus equals, I believe. But it says to the end. I don't care. Oh wait, this technically is the end. Okay. What is going on? Oh, never mind. Okay. Add the number I. So we're going numbers I. And then what? I think I'm so fucking this up. I have no idea what I'm doing. Oh, okay. I ate that. I was panicking. It says, hey, what's up, Draw Basic? What is up? I'm going to practice some Odin because I have to leave that dead-end job at the factory. No, big facts, bro. Big facts. That's why I'm trying to get into this, man. It says, yo, what is up, coding life? Make sure you'll end up hitting that subscribe button, man. I'm documenting every single part of my journey on live. I'm going to go live every single day from this point forward. And I'm also trying to post videos every other day. So definitely tune in, man. I have a mock client series, meaning I'm dealing with like a fake client, just making websites. And then on live, I'm learning JavaScript because to make the website function, I want to know a bit more of JavaScript and to eventually apply for front-end positions down the line, but I'm chasing more of a freelancer position, but I will definitely apply to front-end positions. But before I do that, I obviously would need to learn React, and I will also need to make actual projects that can solve real-life problems. Y'all know the T. Gigi says text equals text 1 plus that. It says you using any, or do I use any note-taking apps or using paper notes? I do paper notes. The only reason why I'm not taking a note right now as I'm solving these, as you can see, I got my whole notebook all marked up, is because I'm probably going to like, I feel like I'm either going to learn JavaScript outside of this website. Like, I think this website teaches me good syntax, but I don't think I will ever be able to actually learn through this particular website. So I'm going through the Odin project to actually learn, and it's been working so far. So I only take notes when I'm on the Odin project. When I'm over here, I'm probably not going to. But then I also might just end up going through it when I get better with the Odin project. I'm going to come back here. And if I feel like I still don't understand the basics, I'll probably just start with this, but starting at step 1 again, if that makes sense. So that's why I'm not really taking notes right now, because it's going to be a bit unnecessary. I know you weren't really asking that. You were just asking if I do take notes. But someone says, "What's your thoughts about vibe coding? Are you doing it?" I 100% do not vibe code. I do not have thoughts on it. I think if you can do it, then I guess good for you. I don't really know exactly what it is. I think vibe coding is when you just ask ChatGPT the whole time, right? The only thing I would say if that's the case is that you're gonna run into a lot of codes like you're probably not gonna know how to solve if you don't know how to code. So don't start off that way. But maybe it could be pretty good if you know how to code, you know how to debug it. Maybe it won't be too bad. So dot includes method determines if an array contains an element will return true or false. So I do have to take some notes. What number am I at? I'm at 169. Oh, we got like 5 questions left. You know what? I guess I'll finish this tomorrow. I think I'm gonna finish this tomorrow because I am gonna end up hopping off of the stream a bit earlier. Or not early, but you know. So for me, where's my rock, paper, scissors game? So I've been low-key taking notes on this rock, paper, scissors game, and we just got to the end. So I'm gonna finish this real quick and then probably hop back over there. I might. But so I've been taking notes for this right here because I finally made my first rock, paper, scissors game because of the Odin project. And, you know, they gave you steps to follow along. It was kind of amazing, low-key, because they broke it down in a bunch of steps, like step 2, because step 1 was something different. But to create this function, do this, do that. And it was definitely very helpful. Still very much difficult. I needed a lot of help. A lot of help. And, but I finally got it done. So here's the rock, paper, scissors game where I sent them my code and I just said, break down every piece of code. What does it do? Why is it needed? Yada, yada. Just so I could understand it. And we basically wrote everything else at the top. So now we're ending it here with the play game, which is clear that it's just calling the play game function that we've created. So then that is easy. And I'm realizing too, because every time before I ask what it is, I like to see if I can get it myself. And it's normally what I could do is I can normally guess what it does. But sometimes I can't guess why it's needed. Clearly this would make the game start, but it's like, or kick the game off, like it says, like to kick off the game when the script loads. But most of the time I can only get what it does. I'll be like, oh, it does this. But why is it needed? No idea. Maybe because it just does this, but then it's always something a little different. So like, this is the one where it says someone reaches 5 wins. Otherwise, if the computer scores 5, it tells the computer 1. But then here it's like, it's needed to announce the final winner. Like, I don't know how to explain it, but it's a little different and I wouldn't have gotten it. So, oh damn, there's something right in my eye still. Gosh. If you're new here, man, make sure y'all end up hitting that subscribe button. Join me on this journey. We just hit 1,000 subs, y'all. I'm literally so stoked. Oh my gosh. It's like right in my eye and I know it's going to be a big ass eyelash. And I gotta stop cussing, bro. I hate cussing. Ow. I'm not gonna lie. I might have to put water in my eye. It's crazy. It says, damn, forgot, asynchronous function, events, array, manipulation, object manipulation, DOM manipulation. Then you could jump to React. Oh, trust me. I'm not jumping into React until I finish everything in JavaScript. Well, not everything, because I can't, like, master it. But because I'm literally planning on only jumping into React after I've already made some money through, like, freelance work. Probably for, like, a couple of months. And then I want to jump into, like, React and Tailwind. Like, I really want to make sure that I actually understand vanilla JavaScript and vanilla CSS. 100%. I don't want to get into, like, anything that makes it easier until I understand it. I refuse. I was talking to this dude yesterday. I think his name was Tony in the chat. And he was saying that he works in like a tech firm and that he could tell the difference between, you know, like basically interns or, you know, people just starting the job coming in and they only know like Tailwind and React. So when he tries to like help them a little bit or like, bring them into the workforce, it's difficult because they don't really understand anything besides React and Tailwind. And I was like, yeah, that's the reason why I'm trying to learn vanilla, because a lot of people want me to move quickly and get into React and Tailwind. I'm like, no, I'm not doing that. I know what I need for myself. And that was something I finally needed to like do, and like I learned is that you learn differently compared to other people, because that's what I ended up messing up with JavaScript. Was I introduced it way too early into my learning journey because I was listening to everybody who would comment. So like there was somebody who commented and he was like, oh, like you should be learning JavaScript by now, it'll make sense, yada yada. I was like, oh, okay, like I was listening to what everybody was saying. And then once I felt like that backtracked me in everything, that backtracked me in JavaScript, my HTML, my CSS, I literally made the decision that I'm going to do what I'm going to do in learning because I know myself. They don't know me. You know what I mean? So it's like that dude, he probably did learn better when he introduced all three at the same time. But I know myself. If I tried to introduce all three at the same time, it would have backtracked me, and I should have known that, and I shouldn't have ended up trying to put both, like all three at the same time like how he did. I should have just went with my gut, did whatever the hell I was doing, and I would have never been so damn backtracked. I probably would have already learned JavaScript by now if that wasn't the case. But I don't blame the dude. I truly think he was trying to be helpful. I don't think he was trying to run me down like a hole. I think he was definitely trying to be helpful. But now I know if someone tells me to do something, unless like I'll definitely take it into consideration. But I do have my mind made up that I don't have a timeline when it comes to learning React. And learning Tailwind, like I just want to learn vanilla first, make some websites, make some money, see. And the reason why I'm saying make some money first is because I don't want to sit there and put so much time into learning something and then I never get paid for it. So it's like I want to see if I can make some money with like freelancing, and if I could, then learn the rest, Says you're absolutely correct, but don't get stuck to these free code camps. No, yeah, definitely not, because, well, I think HTML and CSS were taught very well with FreeCodeCamp, so I 100% recommend. Obviously, make projects outside of it, because that's what I did, and I think that's what really got me to understand it better. But with JavaScript, yeah, FreeCodeCamp, it's very hard to translate FreeCodeCamp's JavaScript to a project because they hold your hands for so much. Like 168 steps of hand holding isn't really going to help you. That's why I 100% recommend the Odin project for JavaScript, but then of course still making your own projects on the side. But yeah, definitely don't stick to tutorials. That can 100% screw you in the end. But like I said, you do know yourself better than the next person. And I know a lot of people look at me crazy when I say this, but I'm somebody where I need to write more notes than build. As of right now, because I already know enough to build, like I know syntax, I know, like, I don't know the logic though. I feel like I don't know what type of logic I need to write inside of it. But I know enough of, like, if you tell me to do something, I could possibly give you the syntax for it. But then the logic inside of it, I'll fumble. So I feel like I've already gotten some of that down. Now I need to get myself to have an understanding. So when it comes to the logical part, I know what to write. I think for me, I needed more of an understanding. Someone said, why not FreeCodeCamp? I mean, FreeCodeCamp is good. It's just don't rely on it. Like, I don't think it's a bad place to be, but don't rely on it. Definitely build outside of it. It says, hey, what type of backend, like, hey, what type of backend you like to use? I don't really use backend. I don't know use backend yet. It says, oh God, I'm thinking same, like, I'm 19 now, wishing to learn web dev fast, like Tailwind, React. Can you guide me fast? What should I do? Well, honestly, I think, I don't think learning is quick. I feel like it does take a lot of time. And I don't think making good money is quick either. So if you're coming for it to have money in like the next 3, 4, 6 months, then that's probably going to be your downfall. Because I think back in the day, you could probably learn in 6 months and get paid some good money, like real good money. But nowadays, it's like you need to actually bring something to the table more than just the beginner stuff. Like you're going to need to put a huge amount of time into learning these things, into building huge problems and huge projects that solve real life problems, like you're gonna have to put in a lot of time. So I feel like saying the word quick isn't gonna be as quick as you think, depending on what quick means. And then on top of that, like I personally don't think I would make good money unless I have like a good year of full-blown freelancing. Like I think I need a good year of trying to get clients, trying to do this, trying to do that. And then I think it's even worse to try and get into an actual career. So it's like I think freelancing is probably the easiest route to go, but it's gonna take way longer. And I've only been learning how to code for 4 months and I still don't know JavaScript yet. But granted, I've only been learning for about an hour every day. But yeah, I don't know. I think the best way to think about it is just drop the quick part because it won't be quick. It says, so you're learning full stack development? Not yet. I want to, but not yet. So that's the problem I have as well. Front dev here, I learned JS from Eloquent JavaScript. Oh, I could definitely look into this. Because I'm learning, but time is time. Or big facts, big facts. That's what I'm saying, man. It's like learning, but time really be timing. Like, time really just gets in the way. Truly. Make sure you're on hitting that subscribe button, man. Join me on this journey. We're on the road to 1,020 subs. I can't believe I'm at 1,000, y'all. I'm literally shocked. Like, super damn shocked. Sell me this pen. Clark, I can't sell you that pen, man. I'm not ready to sell you the pen. Can somebody sell Clark a pen? So it says kick off the game. So next we got a recap. So play game starts everything. The loop repeats. I don't think I need the recap. I think we finished taking some notes here. What time is it? Probably going to... It's 57 minutes left. Okay, so let's go into this intermission. We're normally through the end here. Someone put, trust me when I say this, it's all about passion and dedication. I once tried to learn coding back then, but I'm more distracted with doom scrolling. Who are you responding to? I can't see who you're talking to. The run? Maybe I don't see their comment. Tips on how I could become better at coding. I would say definitely practice. 100%. I think practice is the best. Just keep creating projects. And there's never-ending projects that you could make. So like if you got HTML and CSS and JavaScript down pat, like you could sit there and probably replicate websites, like big websites, or make your own type of, website where good night. But make your own type of website where basically it could be similar to like Instagram, right? Like try to do things like that because I think practice 100% makes perfect. Building projects makes perfect. So if you got the learning part down, of course you're going to be learning every day, but as in like you're not going to the Odin project, you're not going to FreeCodeCamp, like you're straight up taking notes and stuff, then definitely make projects. But I feel like because I'm still currently learning, I'm definitely going to keep taking notes because I don't need to take notes on FreeCodeCamp on HTML or CSS anymore. It really just now comes down to JavaScript. FreeCodeCamp is very linear and doesn't focus on thinking and waste many time. If you're coming from other programming languages, learn what's real power of JS. Learn how it deals with browser. Big facts. It says, what are you recommended? Like, what do you mean? Like, am I you want me to recommend like a website or something to help you learn? Definitely let me know about that one. Oh, the run's up here. Wait, why did I keep missing his comment? Okay, now I see what you were saying. Just learning how to code isn't enough. You just learn to wield a sword, but you don't have the technique, stamina, and strength to use it. No, big facts. That's what I'm saying. That's why I keep saying that coding takes longer than people think. So to actually make it like a income source, it definitely is going to be way longer. What's up, Nito Plays? What is up? But it's definitely going to be way longer. So, like I said, I definitely believe, hopefully, because I do have an hour only every day. So I'm hoping that by January, I can really start my freelance work by actually like reaching out, probably get like at least one client by January. That's what I want. Is it required to use JavaScript for website animations, or can we also use CSS code? I think you can use CSS code for website animations, but JavaScript probably does it better. But I think you could definitely use CSS for website animations. It says, which time work code? Which time work code? I'm sorry, I'm kind of confused with what you were commenting. Which time work code? I'm kind of confused there. But I do live stream every single day, y'all. So definitely make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Join me on this journey, bro. It's gonna be lit. You're eventually gonna one day see me as a freelancer. My bad, a freelancer. And if that never happens, you'll damn sure see a video of me talking about my failures on it. Okay? Because I'm here to document the journey, my path of becoming a freelancer, man. And if it never happens, then I'll just always show myself coding. I don't care. I love coding. It's fun. It really is a passion for me. Goodbye. Goodbye. See you later, man. But it really is a passion for me to learn how to code. So it's like, for me, it's like, even if it doesn't become an income, I'm chilling, brother. Like, I just love it. I just love it. So if you want to make animations more complex, learn React and Tailwind, you just subscribed. Hey, that's what's up. Thank you, bro. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Because, like I said, I definitely really be documenting my entire journey here. I've been documenting my journey since day 0, and I've been doing this for about 4 months. On the 8th, it'll be exactly 4 months. Damn, yes, you are late. No, you can definitely rewatch the live, though. You can definitely rewatch the live. I'm gonna be leaving, and well, I'm probably gonna stay on for like, I'll say like 4 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes. I'm sorry, Buggy Boy. I had no idea. I had no idea. I'm so sorry. It's because of the time I have to stream. I feel like more people would definitely be in my lives if I streamed at such a better time. But thank y'all for the subscribe button, man. Thank y'all for getting me to 1,000 subs. Every single one of y'all. Thank y'all. Y'all have been amazing. Thank y'all for making this live poppin'. Truly, truly enjoy it, man. 1K. That's what I'm saying, bruh. It says, what resources are you using to prepare for React interviews? Well, I'm actually not trying to go for React interviews just yet because I actually don't know React. So I'm actually not trying to chase a career. That's why the title is saying I want to be a freelancer, because I know I don't have all of the stuff I need for an actual career, but I know I have, well, when I get JavaScript down pat, I know I have all the stuff I'll need to be a freelancer. I just need to get JavaScript under my belt. Is Java a must learn for front end? I think JavaScript is. JavaScript, not Java, but JavaScript, I think it is a must learn. You might be able to learn other things, but I think it's more, common for you to know JavaScript. Normally, if you look at the front end full stack for web development, it's always HTML, CSS, JavaScript. You don't really see anything else, besides those 3. But yeah, by the way, congrats. Hey, thank you, Stable Dev. Thank you so much, man. I did not think I was gonna hit 1,000 yesterday. Oh my goodness, that was not even 3 days into August. I hit 1,000 subs. I thought it was gonna be the second week of August. Y'all are amazing, bruh. Y'all are truly, truly amazing. But no, yeah, that's why, and it sucks because I definitely came to coding with the mindset too of like, oh, I'm gonna learn how to code in like 3-4 months. I'm gonna start making like hella money. But it was like, that was my mindset at first, but then after a while I fell in love with it. And then I started realizing like, it's not gonna be that easy, but I don't even care about making money at that point. Like, I just want to code, like, especially make video games, y'all. Make video games, I would love to do that, but I know I'm not in that route yet. It says, how many hours you work in a day? Oh, I only do, towards coding, I only do 1 hour of learning to code, trying to get coding into my thing. But if you're talking about in general, like my actual work life, like where I work at a warehouse, I work 12 hours a day. Says, more than a lot of so-called professional developers. Real talk from the real world. I don't think I know that much. I honestly think it's just because I've been looking so much into, freelancing and just doing stuff, and I can understand that it's gonna be a longer process than a lot of people make it seem. They'd be like, if you do this, you do that, you do this, you're gonna be right in there. I'm like, probably not. Like, you need actual more practice. It says, is it easier to use JavaScript animations or Tailwind animations for websites? Well, I personally don't know JavaScript, so for me, I'll easily say CSS. But I don't know JavaScript. Probably when I get used to JavaScript, I probably would say JavaScript. But I don't know. I can't answer that question. Since I already learned HTML and CSS, I think Tailwind CSS is just a more advanced version of the basics. It says, oh, didn't realize, happy 1 mil subs. 1 million is crazy. 1,000. Thank you, Clark. It says, have you done any system design yet by chance? No, I have not. How many watch hours do I have? I think I have 1,800, or like, I think I'm close to 2,000. So it sucks. I'm like halfway to being monetized. But there's like a first monetization where you can make merch, which is the one I'm really chasing, because I would love to make some merch. I know probably people wouldn't buy it because I don't have that big of like a fan base, but I think it's just pretty cool to have something that I created, like a logo that I've got, put that on something. Like, but you need 3,000 watch hours. So I should hit that by hopefully the end of this month or the next month. It says how much you prepared in JavaScript. I want to say I think I'm still a beginner. I'm still quite a beginner. I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be able to say. I think I'm quite a beginner. I think I've definitely got better though, like way better. It says, do you remember syntax? Does anyone here remember syntax? I feel like to an extent, can remember some syntax. I feel like it depends. So if you tell me, like, you need to click on this button, I could probably tell you, like, oh, you just need to write, dot click or dot add event listener, click function. But then the logic inside of it, you lost me. Can't do it. Says she deserves more than 1 million subs. Hey, thank y'all so much, man. That would be crazy if I was able to get to 1 million subs, bruh. That would be insane. There's a good library for animation ends. Greenstock animation library is widely used. Okay, that's dope. Says I just started learning web development. Wish me good luck. I'm already hearing AI is taking over web development jobs. Well, trust me, AI is not taking over web development jobs. I love what someone said before. It's actually the people who created AI that are trying to do that. But even so, AI is really there to help you. So I think the jobs it's taking people who are being lazy at their job. They're not continuously learning. So they're only learning the basics and the easy stuff, which AI can clearly solve. So don't only know the basics. You need to know more than that. You need to be more of a problem solver. You need to know stuff that is deeper because AI is actually going to be a tool that you can use that is going to help you get further with clientele or further with whatever you're doing, right? But if you don't understand how to use AI for your benefit and how to debug AI, because AI isn't going to be able to debug itself. So it's going to need a human there that could fix its code whenever it messes up. So it's like, if you can understand your role with AI, then you should be fine. But if you're someone where you're just gonna know the basics and think you're gonna get an entry-level job, you're gonna be mistaken. And if you do get an entry-level job off of only knowing the basics, you're probably gonna get replaced. And there's even people getting replaced that have been so higher up in their company, and a lot of them say it was due to the fact that they didn't continue learning. They just did not learn. And it's because it's easily replaceable if you know the easy stuff. Says I'll give you a challenge, make your logo out of CSS. Make my face? My logo is my face. I'm doing a bachelor degree in CSS. I'm always switching, learning, like first I learned Python, then Java, now web dev. I don't know, I'm not stable, I guess. No, it's actually pretty dope, man. Keep going. Like, I want to learn plenty of different languages. I'm actually very proud of that. Which camera are you using for YouTube? I'm just using my laptop camera. I do plan on buying a new one, hopefully maybe around December. It says, are we cooked for web development because of AI, so it is better for advanced knowledge in AI systems or continue with code? I 100% think, like I said earlier, I don't think JavaScript is, I don't think AI is going to take over. I don't think we're cooked. I think too many people are panicking. I know people have different views on it, but I think we just need to learn how to work with AI. We also need to learn how to code, but what we really need to focus is how to work with AI, not against it, and not letting it beat us. You gotta work with it. Search 33 JS concepts by Learn. That's the resources I would suggest. Okay, I'll screenshot that. Any idea of going into DSA or competitive coding? No idea. No idea. I have one question. If I learn myself without certification and without a degree, can you get a job? 100%. A lot of people don't even have a degree or certification when it does come to getting a job. But the thing is that it takes projects, right? So if you could make a really good project that stands out amongst everybody, that shows your problem solving skills, and you could break that down left and right to them about what you thought, right? In your thought process, you show your logic, you show the experience through your project, you could definitely get a job over somebody who has a degree. But like I said, it's not that easy. So like I don't want to say it like it sounds easy. It definitely is going to be a task, but it's 100% achievable. It says, hello. Hey, what's up, original GEO? My bad. Almost messed up that name. What's up, Dread Beats? It says, I'm a teen and just started HTML and CSS. I know the basics and how to create a solid website and would love to become a web dev. Do you think I should still continue in more advanced concepts like JS? 100%, Nito. 100%. Continue to learn JavaScript, continue making websites, and follow along this journey, Nito, because if I end up becoming a freelancer, I'm going to end up having a good amount of tips on here if it ends up happening. And I actually think it will. I don't see it not happening because I think I got the right mindset for it, especially when it comes to making clients. So I think definitely, man, you got this. Says you seem to have a good speaking skills and answering skills. What do you study? Honestly, I honestly surprised that you think that. I think I suck when it comes to talking, but what do I study? I just study JavaScript right now, the Odin project. I'm not really doing nothing too deep. Says you can also go for TypeScript. Oh yeah, facts. That's definitely something I plan on doing down the line. Says I really want to freelance, but I'm not sure how to. Honestly, if you got all the skills ready to freelance, like you know Firebase, you know how to host a website, you know HTML, CSS, JavaScript, maybe you know Tailwind and React to make that a little bit easier, all you have to do is make yourself a nice little website. And this is probably going to sound easy, but it's not. But you can make yourself a website that is offering yourself. You can also put yourself on Fiverr or Upwork. But on top of that, make sure you're reaching out to people. Don't sit around waiting for people to reach out to you. You're just putting yourself there out in the open because there is going to be some people who will reach out to you, right? That's just a possibility. But you need to reach out to people. I would say start with small entrepreneurs first. Start with like barbers, nail techs, hair people, like hairstylists. Start with all the base, like the people that are just starting, but they're like on the floor, like ground level. Damn, that sounded kind of messed up, but y'all get what I'm saying. It's like there's levels to it. If you start with people who are trying to work for themselves, they're going to be more easily to take you as a website maker, the web developer. They'll, sign up, they'll be your client, but that's going to be way cheaper money. But as of right now, it's not about the money, it's about the experience. So always remember that when you first start, it's not about the money, it's about the experience. If you have to sit there and do the first 5 people for free just to get clientele, do that. Do what you got to do to just get that experience and move forward until you could move up to smaller businesses like a store or a truck, and then you'll probably be able to charge more, like 100 to 200 from that point forward. But start with low prices, start with beginner entrepreneurs and charge cheap, reach out to them, and you should make a decent clientele. It says, Mars, we need a Discord server. 100%, man. I got to. It says, AI might be able to take over the world, especially in China because of their advanced technology. Well, the goal is, like I said, I think in any field that you're working, if you're noticing AI is creeping in, learn how to work with AI. The only people that are going to fall behind are the people that are against AI, because guess what? AI is going to come no matter what. So if you're against it and you want to fight it that bad, you're going to lose that battle. AI is coming in no matter what. You need to learn how to work with AI in whatever field it is. I don't know where else it's coming in, but wherever it's coming, learn how to work with it so you could be a step ahead. Because if you don't learn that part, you will get left behind. But I don't think it's going to be that crazy. I think a lot of people are naturally going to learn how to use AI. I think it's going to be natural. Do you have a structured curriculum for starters? Not yet, bro. I wish, but I'm not ready. I was definitely going to do that on this channel, though, at some point. But you're saying avoiding days, wasting time, and saying it didn't deserve that much dedication. I honestly think it comes down to your mindset, though. I think you need to have more of a mindset of, like, if you're going to do it for, like, a passion. Because if the time that I'm putting into this, same thing with, like, YouTube. YouTube takes time as well. I'm not doing it because I'm like, I'm going to become a millionaire, or I'm going to be famous, like, or I'm going to make so much money off of coding. No, like, my mindset is I love coding. I love making YouTube videos. Let me blend them together. If something happens, that's great. If it doesn't, I'm still living the best of my life because I love it. So if you could switch to that mindset, you probably, it doesn't matter if you are wasting your time, you're going to be chilling. It says how many certifications you gained. I only gained 1. Have you joined any hackathons before? No, not yet. I love you as a friend only. Okay. I didn't think anything else. Very nice advice, Marzi. Thank you. Just make a website, a web using Scratch. It's that easy. Oh, okay. Claire says experience over money. 100%, man. And I think that's where people go wrong, because like they're chasing money. Don't chase money yet. Chase that experience first. I'm on track to create a website that creates websites for small companies. How much do you think I should charge for these websites? I honestly don't know. How much you should charge, but that sounds like a pretty good damn site, bro. That sounds like a pretty good damn site. But you'll probably have to do your own like trial and errors with that. Cause you're offering a good value. You're offering good value to people. But it would just come down to how many people are really coming to your website, right? So I'm not too sure. How'd you thought of the CS50 course? Oh, someone else oh wait, was it you that recommended it to me, Rohit? I think it was. I have not been through it yet, but I definitely have a screenshot of it. I'm just so busy that it's hard for me to go through things. It says there are already competitors in this field. Do you know that? I mean, yeah, there's definitely competitors in what Nito is trying to do, 100%. But, I think he could definitely do it. It's just, I would say, because there probably is so much competitors, maybe a cheaper price would be better to get more people to come to you. But then again, I mean, who really knows? You need to, but I think that's still a good idea, though. Just because there's competitors in a certain field, I don't think it's a bad idea. As you can see, there's 1,000 people on this channel that want to become web developers. So would you stop because, all of them want to do it? It's like, no, you're not going to stop. You're going to keep pushing. You're going to believe in yourself that you can make it, with whatever idea that you have. But also, have a good mindset when it comes to that. So to be honest, I expected a special live when you hit 1K. I honestly was going to do that, but it was just so shocking that I hit 1,000 today that I wasn't prepared for it. But definitely on my day off, whenever it comes, I'm definitely going to try to do something to be a lot more special. It says, what you do now or learning? I'm basically, you're talking to Clark. It says I'm still learning. I know JS, HTML, CSS basics, but now I'm into OOP, C#. Still don't know if I'm gonna do game dev or web dev, so I chose C#. I know, man, game dev the thing is with game dev is that one is gonna be way harder to make money. Like, if money was even, like, the goal, that one would be way harder. But that's why for me, like, a part of me, I really want to go to web dev, but I just know that's gonna be something different. That's gonna be something different, brother. Like, I think I'd rather just stick with web development. At that point. I mean, I'm definitely going to transition to game dev, but I feel like because I made it so far in web development, I'm going to 100% stick to it. I did not mean to be chatting for this long. I was definitely supposed to be getting off. Congrats for 1K. Thank you, Jay. But alright, y'all. Definitely going to be ending this live. And it says I'm stuck at maths. Can I become a front-end web designer? Yeah, I don't think you need math. Maybe when it comes to like JavaScript a little bit, but I don't think you're going to need too much math. How can I get to your classes? I don't really have classes, so I don't really offer any classes or anything. But alright, y'all, I'm going to be ending this live stream. Thank y'all. We're almost 2 subs away from 1,020 from my goal. That is insane. Thank y'all for hitting that sub button. Y'all are amazing. I know game dev is delusional of me, but after all the rumors of web dev getting replaced by AI, I still can do game dev just in case. No, big facts. Definitely. Definitely don't lose hope in that. It says, can you recommend some channel or any resource for data science? I actually don't know anything about any YouTubers for data science or analysts. I think there's one girl, I don't know her name, but she just switched to that role. So she's probably going to be making more content, but I don't know her name. Damn it, I wish I did. It says, love this, by the way. Thank you so much. Yo, congrats. Thank y'all. But I'm going to be ending the stream right here. I hope y'all enjoyed. I got to go to work, sadly. I love the apping it up with you. But trust me, Stable Dev, you called me out. Now I got to make a special stream for 1K. And I definitely was going to. It was so random. I just woke up today to 1,000. I had no idea. So I definitely am going to have to 100% make a stream about hitting 1K, maybe somewhere on my day off. I don't know how to make it special. But it's definitely going to be in the title, though. Definitely going to be in the title. Said love from India. Hey, that's what's up, man. That is what's up. Love from India. Hey, that is great, man. That is great. It's so crazy to see people from different countries. That is so dope. But alright, y'all, I'm going to be ending this right here. Hope y'all ended up enjoying this. Deuces. Love y'all. Y'all have been amazing. Thank y'all for getting me to 1,000 subs. Real close to 1,020 this stream. Amazing. See y'all later. Deuces.